So I've just put 7 here. I've actually served 18 notices for me, for Iain Clifford, and every single one of them has worked, right? So the number 1 on the list is the FCA. As everybody knows, they were going after Iain Clifford stamp with restriction orders, worldwide restriction orders, you know, penal notices, trying to put Iain Clifford stamp in jail for breach of the alleged breach of the general prohibition, for contempt of court. It's all engineered to get rid of Iain, put him in Belmarsh like they did to Julian Assange for years. That's what they were trying to do to me, to Iain Clifford stamp, the legal person. So thank you again, FCA, because I know you're going to watch this webinar. So thank you again for opening my eyes to the extreme amount of research that I did to come up with the strategy that you will never defeat, and none of your mafia organizations that you collaborate with can ever defeat. So thank you again. Maybe I'll send all of your directors Christmas cards this year, thanking you all for opening our eyes and all of the Matrix Freedom members' eyes to the one true route to freedom, which is to operate as the king and the queen of the castle, above all of them. So once again, thank you so much for everything you've done over the last 15 years, because you've brought us to where we are today. Probably the opposite of what you were expecting, but hey ho, never mind. So thank you, FCA. Thank you, Southwark Crown Court, and the alleged judge who thought you could outsmart the power of consciousness. Sorry, that didn't work either. And the King's Bench, who converted my case, Iain Clifford Stamp's case against open democracy and the capital home loans on a mortgage case, and converted Iain Clifford Stamp from being the claimant for libel and for fraud, mortgage fraud, libel, open democracy, and turned it around in the legal system and made Iain Clifford Stamp the defendant, and then handed down 2 cost orders from the High Court King's Bench, summing up to £30,000 of costs, and tried to bankrupt Iain Clifford Stamp for not paying those costs. So you go from being the claimant, because they've wronged you, to being the defendant and then owing money to them. That's how their system works. Good system, yeah, great, yeah. Fantastic. Notices served on FCA, Southwark Crown Court, gone away. That's why I'm here. By the way, I'm on my way back to Europe at the moment. Those who want to know where I am, I'm part of the way back. I've just stopped off somewhere on my way back. I have been in Europe for a while. I've stepped out and I'm going to come back again. King's Bench, gone away. Highest court in the UK, cost orders, gone away. I served notices on everyone, the head honchos of the King's Bench, the Attorney General, the Prime Minister. I served notices on all of the lawyers that were involved. There's a whole army of lawyers involved in the FCA matter and the King's Bench matter. The Queen's counsels, the barristers, all of them. Completely, all of them went completely silent. So does it work? If you can beat high court orders, if you can beat the FCA and Southwark Crown Court, which is the most egregious criminal court in the UK, in my opinion, if it works on those two, it will work anywhere, in my opinion. HMRC, who were going after my UK companies, or Iain Clifford Stamp's UK companies, for about £1 million worth of corporation tax and VAT, sending the bailiffs round to the office. Notices served, gone away. A trust loan, for those who know about employee benefit trusts, I know we've got members involved in the loan charge action group. I had a Iain Clifford Stamp, again I keep saying Iain Clifford Stamp had a trust loan. I had many trust loans, but there's one in particular for 250,000. Notices served. Jersey Financial Services Commission, the trust company, lawyers, hounding for the repayment of 250,000. gone away. It's 3 months ago, all gone away. Bounce back loans for the UK companies that Iain Clifford was the director and shareholder of. Well, they'd actually closed all the accounts down, in the irony of it, because the FCA closed all the accounts. And then the bank was coming after Iain Clifford for the repayment of the bounce back loans. That the company couldn't operate anymore because all the accounts were frozen for the FCA's order. So what a great game they played. Loans gone away. County Court order for a smaller matter gone away. An ex-member of staff who had his own agenda and was able to win an employment tribunal against one of the Iain Clifford UK companies, got an order, gone away through the notices. So that's just 7. I actually did 18 in June and July, and every one of them has worked. So, you know, I'm living proof it works. My beam is here with a post foreclosure order gone away. So that's how powerful these notices are. I hope that's helped, because it's from the heart. You know, this stuff works.